Ironwood Games. This is Andrew. Welcome back to our quick draft, Lost Caverns of Ixalan. We are 5-1 with our red-white artifacts deck. We'll jump into game 7 here. If you haven't seen our other videos, the deck's doing pretty well, so I think they're worth watching. I think we're making some good decisions that enable us to get to a position to get some of those wins. Let's see if we can find an opponent here. And I don't know, we're doing so well, everyone's terrified. They're afraid to come challenge us. So the gist of the deck, while we're waiting for this, right, is to get down artifacts. There's the 2-mana red creature. You tap 2 artifacts or creatures, deal 1. So it's just get value off of some artifacts, and then slowly kind of ping the opponent, making trades where it's beneficial. This is not the greatest hand, but it's definitely not the worst, and it does some things, so we're going to keep it. So here we got like the dig site. This is our red card that does some things. We don't need to put it down yet because it getting removed early does mess up that game plan. So it's better to in turn play some other things. Also, this is a 2-1, so if our opponent doesn't have something to block with, we get in 2 damage as opposed to just like 1 damage on the next turn. I don't like Promising Vein. I think the extra mana is not worth it unless you're splashing and you've got a lot of support on that. Here, we're going to play the 1,000 Wounds Infantry. Again, it's 2 power. It hits on our curve, but also it untaps on our opponent's untap step. So it's just, I think, the best advancement on our board, given the uncertainty of what our opponent's doing. Here we're going for, so with the 3-1, we've got options. I think we're going to start with attacking here. I don't want to offer this trade. My creatures are more valuable as being on the board than removing. I can, block here on this. I'd rather control the piece on it. The reason I played the 4 as well, use my mana efficiently. I only have 1 red, so I can't play both of those. If we draw another land, any kind of color land, we can play the Tote and probably the Militia. Most likely the Militia, because that lets us start tapping things down to ping. If we don't, then we've got choices. This guy doesn't have reach, so now we can get in with our... It also lets us attack in the air. So we're going to do that. We do want to get our opponent as low as possible. If we play Sunshot Militia, we can't Tinker's Tote. I think we want to... I want to make sure we have the white up so I can still sacrifice that if it does get targeted somehow. We're just going to play that out because depending on what we've got options. But then this gives us more things to tap down and still leave up blockers, which lets us start to get the damage in. Because we're likely, or at this point, our plan is to put our opponent to 10. 9, 8. And then we still have 3 blockers. And 3 reasonable blockers. Okay. Alright, so our opponent likely playing some big dinosaurs and things. Yeah, the real question is... Alright, you're gonna have them fight. That's fine. So the question was gonna be whether we block or not. But now it's moot. Diamond Pickaxe is good, but we're not there. I think we go for 2 here. We still have our blockers. I don't want to tap everything down because then that's going to hit for 8. And I do want to have no attacks. The opportunity to double block, or threaten at least a double block on this Axe Jaw. I think we keep the pickaxe in hand, and we can tap Wanderglyph, pitch this to draw something. I think this is late, and we're not very aggressive right now without that flyer. If we had the bird in the air still, this would have been great, and probably what we would have done last turn. Yeah, okay, Explore. Explore again. Ooh. Rough for my opponent, hitting 2 lands on that Explorers. Cavernous Maw is good. I don't think you have enough caves to activate it. No, you're only at 2. Okay, get another removal, that's fine. Pass 2 attackers. So here's the real question, and I think we know the answer is, do we double block? And yes, the answer is yes. We just get rid of Big Dinosaur Guy. We take the 3. If our opponent has something, you have +3/+3 in trample. Yeah, that's good. We get a little bit of a blowout. We would have gotten blown out by it anyways. We're looking to get, sure, a land. What do we get back? Nothing great there right now to get back. 4/4 trades with this guy. Do we have... Do we just play out Wanderglyph? We might. Yeah, I think we just... No attacks. We look to hold everything up. Force our opponent to have some more removal. That's good. Our opponent gets to draw 2 cards. Oh, or is it other dinosaur? Oh, each other dinosaur. Okay, so they only get to draw 1. So that's not terrible. We pass to blockers. I'm happy again to take either a trick. Take this guy out. Got a 6/6 we got to deal with. But that's 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, so close. Is scrying better? We need to hit that land. I think scrying is better. Yeah, those seem fine. They're not great, but that's fine. We need to hit that land next turn. We don't need attackers. Do we block and take 6? If they have another removal... oh well, right? I think, I mean, block and take 2 versus taking 6. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, their long game has much bigger things than we do. We are dead to 7/7. Yeah, they just have all the big guys. Okay. Yep. Boom, boom. Then I think we're dead. Ugh, that was rough. I don't know that we played it poorly. Other than just not having what we needed when we needed it. So, yikes. Alright, that gives us our second loss. So we're 5-2. See if we can get any more wins out of here before we pack it up. Alright, this is one of those so tempting, but like potentially really bad. If we don't draw a land, we've got 1 playable. If we don't draw a mountain, we've got 2 playables. I think we have to send this back. Yeah, we can keep this with those. Whirlpool can be good, can be bad. So what are we doing? We're playing this 1, 2, 3. Can't play that. 4, 5, 6. I think we have to send Guardian back. I don't know. It just takes too many resources to consistently, like, to get, maybe you can get it out on turn 4. If we, I don't even know if we could on that, right? Like, 1, turn 2, we'd have here. If we had 3, we need a land and 1,000 moons. Infantry, and we might be able to get it out on turn 4, 3, yeah. But like, that's a very specific draw a 2-drop, draw a 3-drop, and draw a land. Or draw 2 lands and either a 2 or a 3-drop. Like, I don't know that it was very likely. So I think sending it back was the right call. No attacks. Alright, well, our opponent's got Cat Warrior, assuming they're playing white but missing white drops. Captivating Cave lets them get some white cards. Yeah, I'm happy with this. If you've got your trick, +3/+3, congratulations. We'll get it out, but we can Quicksand Whirlpool. Okay. That's fine. We still Quicksand Whirlpool. Just exile the tapped creature. We don't need to attack with that guy. That's to attack with him. End turn. So yeah, that turn it would have been play our 4/4 flyer, but that doesn't stop the 4/5 that they had anyways. I think we play out Pickaxe. Put it on here. We're attacking to get the treasure token, because getting to this Monstrosaur, getting to our Altosaurs quicker are gonna be important. If we draw land, we can play Altosaur. Yeah, our opponent can block, that's fine. We're not going to block the 2. If we don't draw land, do we play Gym Guard and attack? I think it depends on what our opponent does, but I could see playing Gym Guard, attack again to create another treasure to be on track here. No blocks. Yeah, that's fine. Another Scythe is good. 4 damage is fine. Alright, we did draw land. Yeah, this guy untapping every turn does suck. Kind of need 4/5 is not good enough, although it does. Ooh, that's all right. I think we gotta do that. Tap. Because now that's a double block. That's at least lethal. No attacks. Into turn. Yeah, these size are pretty good. Okay, the 3/2 flyer is good. I just need to get my own guys in the air. I just need some draw. Okay, so our opponent chooses not to attack, which I think means we build this guy up, play this guy. Now we could blow up the cavern, but that puts us so much farther behind on land that I don't know if we do that or not. Alternatively, we can also tap and make this a 6/6 so that he can attack. We're taking 7. Yeah, I think that's fine. double blocks. I'm tempted to take out the flyer in that situation. Yeah, I don't love this. I should have equipped it here. So that I could get the treasure, and I didn't realize I had the mana to think about that. I should have equipped the pickaxe here. That was a mistake. Makes it a 7/7, and I get the treasure out of it, which just gives me more things to shoot at my opponent. Okay, and do... Yeah, past blockers. We have to chump here. Alright. Yuck. This is definitely an interesting situation. We're gonna die to that flyer if we don't keep putting pressure on our opponent. This has reach, so I think we play out that guy for reach. We leave this up for a blocker. I really want to start getting some damage in. This Dusk Rose Reliquary, I don't love that. It puts us behind. But this guy with reach, maybe we should have played it last turn too. This is 5. They need another land. The thing about blowing up this cave is it's guaranteed. The rules of Magic are such that it's guaranteed to, then they draw the planes and it does nothing and you just killed your land. This is interesting because I am more than happy to take 6 and eat those things. Hidden Volcano. Feel like, again, the correct answer is to make this big enough that you have to deal with it. No attacks, because I'm dead if I attack and you have a way to pump it. I just have to threaten to block. Cavernous Maw, you don't have the third one yet. That's a way that gets me killed. Yep. Jeez. So I guess killing the cave would have been worthwhile in that they wouldn't have ended up with that white, but it just put me so far behind. I don't know. This was a interesting one. We might have messed it up. My opponent has a good deck. They did great. Right? Oh no, because they blow it up. They search for the planes, right? So it wasn't a mistake not to do that. Yeah. Okay. That feels better at least to realize this wouldn't have been a mistake unless they just don't have planes in the deck, and that's their only white source. But with so many white cards, it's unlikely, if not impossible, they have no planes. We didn't see any other fixing or other things. They didn't draw any. Yeah, I don't know. That was an interesting one. We'll have to go back through it and take a look at it again and see what we did. 5 wins is not bad. I'll take it. Got our bonus pack on that. Sure, we'll take it. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Thoughts, comments on that last game, leave them in the comments. Look forward to reading those because I want to go back and see maybe if we could have played a little bit differently, done something different to affect the outcome on that, or if it was just the way it was, and we didn't, we made good decisions on it. I'm not sure. Could have been something we could have done different. So anyways, we'll see you next time. Bye.